Welcome to JS Online Tuitions, and today we'll continue looking at the single column cash book. And for the single column cash book, is only made up of the cash account. And the cash account is divided into the debit side and the credit side. So each and every transaction that involves bringing money into the business, we record it on the debit side. And every transaction that involves taking money out of the business is recorded on the credit side. So we have this example that we are going to use, and the example, you can see it on the screen. The example reads, the following information was obtained from Michael Zulu's books of accounts of March 1999. So we have the first transaction. So the first transaction occurred on the 1st of March. Michael started business with cash amounting to 2,200. Then on the 4th of March, received cash from Chama amounting to 150 kwacha. Then on the 7th of March, paid Daniel 200 kwacha. Then on the 8th of March, bought plant and machinery and paid by check 500 kwacha. Then on the 17th of March, purchased goods for cash amounting to 300 kwacha. Then on the 18th of March, paid Miriam amounting to 50 kwacha. Then on the 21st of March, bought goods on credit from Kasakwa amounting to 150 kwacha. Then on the 22nd of March, paid for transport by cash amounting to 50 kwacha. Then on the 25th of March, sold goods on cash amounting to 500 kwacha. Then on the 31st of March, paid salaries amounting to 450 kwacha. So for us to draw up the single column cash book, the first thing that we're going to do is to put up the title. And the title that we're going to put up is going to read as follows. Since we're preparing the single column cash book for Michael Zulu, so we can put it up as Michael Zulu single column cash book for the month of March 1999. So that's the first procedure that we're going to do. We're going to write our title. So I'm going to write the title on the whiteboard. So Michael Zulu Zulu's single column cash book for the month of March 1999. So we are done putting up our title, and since all the transaction occurred in kwacha, so we can put our kwacha here. You can also put our kwacha, and since the year that we're using is 1999, we can put our 1999 in the details column. And I've said that the things that we're going to record on the debit side are the transactions that are bringing money into the business, and everything that takes away money from the business, we're going to record it on the credit side. So we can start with our first transaction. So on the 1st of March, Michael started business with cash amounting to 2,200. So we can take note that the 2,200, that's capital, and we're going to record that on the debit side. So we're going to say on the 1st of March, we have capital, and that's going to be recorded on the debit side as 2,200. Then on the 4th of March, received cash from Chama amounting to 150. So you have seen received cash, so which means that cash is coming into the business. So we are going to debit Chama by 150. So we are going to say 4th of March, Chama, we are going to debit that amount 150. Then on the 7th of March, paid Daniel amounting to 200 kwacha. So which means money was going out of the business, and they're going to record it on the credit side. So we have 7th of March. So Daniel amounting to 200 kwacha. Then on the 8th of March, bought plant and machinery and paid by check amounting to 500 kwacha. So for this transaction, it was paid by check, but we are actually looking at the cash book, and for the cash book, we only look at the transaction that had to take place through cash. So it means this transaction is not going to be recorded. Then on the 17th of March, purchase goods for cash amounting to 300 kwacha. So purchase goods for cash amounting to 300 kwacha. That means that money was going out of the business, and we're going to record our purchases on the credit side. So we have 17th. So we have purchases as 300 on the credit side. Then on the 18th, paid Miriam amounting to 50 kwacha. That means that money was going out of the business, and we're going to record that on the credit side. So 18th. In our details column, we're going to say Miriam. Then we are going to credit that amount. Then on the 21st of March, bought goods on credit from Kasakwa amounting to 150. So as you can see, that type of a transaction is a credit transaction. So we are not going to record it in our cash book. Then on the 22nd of March, paid for transport by cash amounting to 50 kwacha. So this type of transaction is taking money out of the business. So we're going to credit transport by 50 kwacha. So 22nd of March, we'll say transport by 50 kwacha. Then on the 25th of March, sold goods on cash amounting to 500 kwacha. So which means that the business had sold goods. That means that money was coming into the business. So we are going to debit that amount. So we have 25th of March, we say sales. We're going to debit that amount. Then on the 31st of March, paid salaries amounting to 450. And that type of transaction is taking money out of the business. We're going to record it on the credit side. 31st of March, we have salaries. Record it on the credit side. So we are done recording our transaction. So the next thing that we're going to do is to find our total. So that's the next step that we're going to do. And how we are going to do, we're going to add the debit side and the credit side. Then the bigger amount, we're going to record it on both the debit side and the credit side. So let me get my calculator so that I can add these figures. So on the debit side, I have 2,200 plus 150, then plus 500. So my answer that I'm having 2,850. So this is on the debit side. So you also do the same on the credit side. You write down your total on a separate piece of paper. On the credit side, we have 200. So I'll say 200 plus 300 plus 50 plus 50 plus 450. The answer that I'm having is 1,050. So as you can see, the higher amount there, we have 2,850. So that amount, we're going to record it on the debit side and on the credit side. So we'll say 2,850 on the debit side. We're also going to say 2,850 on the credit side. So we are supposed to write the balance carried down. And the balance carried down is recorded at the end of the month. So the month is ending on the 31st of March. That's where we're going to record our balance carried down. And since we have identified that the side that is having a low amount is the credit side, and the side that is having the high amount is the debit side. So we're going to find the difference. So we're going to say 2,850 minus 1,050. So my answer is 1,800. So we are supposed to put 1,800 on the credit side so that it can balance up with the debit side. So after we do that, we now record our balance breakdown. And the balance breakdown is recorded at the next month, at the beginning of the next month. So we're going to say 1st of March. 1st of April, sorry. 1st of April. So this is going to be balance breakdown. So our balance breakdown needs to come here. It's 1,800. So that's how you can put up a single column cash book. So where you have questions, please ask in the group. We'll meet you next time. The person that was behind the cameras was Mr. Ablet Ukwe. Peace out.